Hey, welcome to another show with Voices in the Struggle. I'm your main man, Big Ant.
My brother Reggie.
And we got two very special guests here to kick off our Honoring Mentors Month. We got Mr. Tre Singleton.
Yo.
Welcome.
He's a CEO and founder and in charge of and facilitating and run. He do it all. The Urban Mentoring Academy. And we got Urban Mentoring Academy of Savannah, Iron Men. And we got Crystal T. Thomas.
Ooh, the whole government name. How y'all doing?
Who's the marketing director for the Urban Mentoring Academy of Savannah. We're trying to get a BRs too. And she's also the business owner of Marketing to Go LLC.
That's right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Boom.
You know, keeping the money in house. You know, that's what we got to do.
That's how we're supposed to do it.
Hey,
All
we gotta,
day.
we got to recirculate that stuff. You know what I mean? So, before we get started, Mr. Tre, is there anything you wanna say before we get started?
I just want to say thank you to you guys, man. I appreciate y'all allowing me to come in and do this interview. It's my first time, but I'm already loving it. Hopefully it won't be my last time. Maybe I can come on and just talk about whatever, just to shoot the jive.
We like repeat customers.
There we go.
There
we go. I'll come on back. I'll bring some chicken next time.
That's what I'm talking
I got the
about.
hot sauce in my purse.
Bring the hot sauce. Game
But
time.
that's
Let's
family
go.
right there. That's family right there, boy.
We gonna bring something.
Bring some real hot.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, that's what we want.
So for people that don't know, tell us a little about yourself.
Again, Tre Singleton. I'm from the city, Savannah, Georgia. This is my city. I love it. 36 years old.
What high school you go to?
I went to Beach in Windsor.
Okay.
People always look at me crazy when I say Beach in Windsor. Back in the day, back in the 90s, the public school system decided to do a redistricting, so forth. And I had to leave Beach and go to Windsor. And so I left from Windsor. So, but I love being a bulldog.
You're the bulldog and the knight.
I was a bulldog and a knight, man.
The bulldog has the strongest doggone following I ever seen.
Yeah, that's a strong
man?
following. That's a strong following. Just at this point, I don't follow neither one of them. I just claim old school.
Right. Crystal T. Thomas.
Oh, man. A little bit about me. Born and raised in Savannah. I'm a city girl. Crabbing, fishing, balling, hooping, swimming.
Ain't nothing but the city. Crab fishing.
Love it to... hey,
Hey,
don't do me now.
Real country.
Yeah, that's country. Go
But
ahead.
we're all about giving back to the youth, you know. Y'all ain't about to make fun of me. We live. But all about giving back, you know. I went to Bartlett, graduated from Jenkins, Armstrong, Grand Canyon University.
Warrior.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
But my passion is sports, and aside from that is the youth. So I'm just here to find out what I can do and let y'all know what we do in order to bring this community together.
Okay.
Sum it up.
All right.
Yeah.
So tell us, what is UMA Iron Man? What is
UMA, let me break this down. We get a lot of questions, UMA/Ironman. Ironman is a mentoring organization, and Urban Mentoring Academy is a mentoring organization. Both of them are nonprofit organizations. Ironman, the founder of Ironman, is also my business partner, Mr. Montre Everett. That brother, very awesome man. He brought Ironman to the May Street YMCA a couple years ago. During that time, I was working with Frank Callen Boys and Girls Club with their Big Brother, Big Sister program. And I got
this mentoring thing ain't nothing new to you.
Oh, no. I do this right here. I left. I didn't really leave Frank Callen because my young man went with me. He's still with me, actually. A young man named Marcus Brown. Got to give him some love.
What up, Marcus?
If he there. Marcus. Love you, little bro.
He'll probably do it later.
So then I ended up, a friend of mine by the name of Molly Lieberman. She told me about Mr. Montre.
Loop it up, Savannah.
Loop it up.
She's next on the show. I can't wait to holler at her. Can't wait to meet you, Molly.
There we go. So ended up meeting Mr. Montre. We started working together at the YMCA. And then I just had some more vision out there, some other things that I wanted to do as well. So myself and Mr. Montre, we spoke like men, and that was the beauty of it right there. So we was able to speak like men, and I was able to bring UMA to fruition. And so there wasn't any conflict we want to make sure that we can mesh the two organizations together. One of my biggest phrases is teamwork makes the dream work. So at the end of the day, it was a team effort. It's a collaborative effort. So how we set it up was we were already at the YMCA on Tuesday, so now we call that Ironman Tuesdays. We also meet at the Y on Thursday, so that's a UMA project. So we just make sure we handle our business logistically and properly. So that's how we make that work. So UMA is a nonprofit. Ironman is a nonprofit. We share the youth, and any ideas that he have, we bounce them off of each other, and we all work together and we make things happen.
That's great.
We got a caller real quick.
Caller
from the 404.
404 Atlanta.
That's where the phone number from. Where you from?
Can you hear us, caller? This is who?
Cindy.
Cindy.
How you doing?
Hey, Cindy.
Hey, I'm good. I'm Tre's sister.
Hey, sister.
Hey.
Hey, Tre sister.
Where you calling from, Cindy?
I'm calling from Atlanta.
All right now.
All right.
ATL.
Yeah. What's your question or comment you want to
I'm
make?
calling to listen at the moment because I'm still at work.
Okay.
But I just wanted to show my support.
Love it.
All right.
We
Appreciate it.
appreciate
For what you
you.
guys are doing. I think you're doing an awesome job.
Love it. Love you, sis.
I love you too, Tre.
Make sure you share it now.
I know I'm about to do it now.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
You're welcome.
See you this weekend.
Yes. Can't wait.
We got a family reunion.
Family reunion, turn up.
Family reunion
huh?
time. Now it's family reunion. My
Bring
people
mine to
coming
go
together.
box.
Yeah, I'm
Bring
talking
mine to
about.
go
Y'all
play.
in Savannah?
Better put it in. Put
Bring
it
mine
in.
to go play.
I don't know where we're
I
gonna
got
be
20
at.
on.
If y'all ain't got no money, y'all can't
Look
I
come.
got
up.
20
Couldn't
on.
be.
Bunking off
Hey,
work.
you know you ready? Hey,
Y'all more than
I
welcome to
know
come
school,
over,
yeah.
man. Y'all more than welcome to come over.
We coming to eat. All right. So, what ages do you of kids do you mentor?
So UMA, we mentor 6th grade to 12th grade. So right now, 6th grade to 12th grade comes to the YMCA. The bigger goal is if you're in elementary school, then we're trying to come to the school.
Gotcha. Okay.
It'd be kind of difficult for the younger kids to be picked up and brought to the Y and or the parents dropping them off. So we want to be able to support the school system. So we want to come in and my main focus, I would love to get into building bridges and Fresh Start.
Gotcha.
Both of those schools I've already had interactions with. I know that both of those schools, the majority of their teachers are females, not knocking the females, but we all know that we need a male presence inside of the school. So my brother and another one of our business partners by the name of Michael Alvin, Mike and myself are planning to be those gentlemen that go into the school system, speak to our young men, those who are attracted to us, then we're going to take them, hold on to them, and make sure that we get them once they get into 6th grade. Now they could come to the Y or whatever facility that we're facilitating. So that's the goal. Right now at the Y, 6th to 12th grade, our goal is to go into building bridges and Fresh Start, since those are two of our troubled schools, so that we can support the school system in that fashion.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
What are some of the requirements that a child has to meet to be a part of your program?
Right now, there's no real requirements. Just have a heart to listen. Listen. That's it.
They just want to have a small desire to get better.
Just have a little bit of desire to be better. And you don't. And we're not talking about super duper bad kids either. You know what I'm saying? Not all our kids are bad.
Well,
Some of our kids just need a father figure.
that's all.
Some of our kids just need love.
They want somebody to look
Some of
up
our kids just want to get out the house. You
I've
see what
always
I'm
said that, you know, women, especially black women, to me, are the closest creature to God.
Okay.
That's why they can procreate, and we
There we
can't.
go. There we
You know
go.
what I
Clean
mean?
that up there
Okay.
nicely.
They're his most beloved creature. But a woman can't, they can teach a man how to treat a woman, but they can't teach a man how to be a man.
That's right.
Can't
You know
argue
what I mean?
against that.
Yeah,
I'm the
that's
only
right.
female in the room, though.
So you're going to have to eat that right there.
A little bit.
So you know where I was coming from. I thought,
That's how I look. Like, you know, women automatically up to conclusion. I'm like, oh,
no.
What he about to say
Hey.
now?
right.
What's
I got
coming
nothing but
next?
love for my sisters, I tell
Off
you.
the show.
I was. I'm
Yeah,
live. I'm gone.
It won't be the first time we had.
No.
But anyway. So, what prompted you to start Iron Man? You made your Iron Man.
So you want the long answer or the short answer?
Whatever.
All right. So what prompted me to make this happen?
Okay.
I was mentoring a organization about 10 years ago. and that organization fell through. I seen some of the flaws within that organization, and I knew what needed to happen to fix it. Unfortunately, within that group of young men that I had, there was an abundance of grown men a part of it as well. The bad part about that was the grown men didn't want to assist properly. Okay, so 10 years later, like I said earlier about UMA and Iron Man, 10 years later, I was still mentoring, and I just seen a vision by talking to friends. Sometimes just being 100, sometimes just sitting on the porch with the homeboy drinking a beer, you can spark up the best conversation.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Private conversations are always the best.
It's the best thing
you know
moving.
what I mean?
So once that happens, and I got to shout my brother out, my brother Kwame, every Tuesday after Iron Man, we will end up taking a couple kids home, and then we'll end up at my house. Once we get to my house, we start chopping it up, and he's the most skilled individual I ever met. Like, this is a skilled brother, you feel me? So I don't have any real hands-on skills. So I know that's how me and my brother work, though. I can get it on one end, he can get it on the other. So I've always had a dream about having a drum line. So that was something that we wanted to put together. But guess what? Kwame do music. Okay. I've always had a dream of teaching our young men how to build stuff with their hands, because I wasn't able to do it as a young man.
And that's a lost art.
It's a lost art. It's a lost art. You know what I mean?
Not taught in school anymore. So
it's not taught in school. Wood shop is gone, bro.
Yeah, wood shop, and hey, that uncle that used to fix cars. Or
Exactly.
They ain't around no more.
Exactly.
So it wasn't passed on.
So, bruh is a bomb carpenter. Okay, so now guess what we get to do? We get to build.
Right.
So every little idea that I had, my brother kind of knew how to do it a little bit, or we knew somebody knew how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So one of my gifts, I believe, in life is being able to connect with folks, finding out what you do. All right, let's chop it up, let's make it happen, and then we go from there. Right. So at the present time, we have about 7 or 8 adult members.
Okay.
And those adult members all have a skill. Let's get that skill. Let's put it to work. Let's make it happen.
So everybody bringing something to the table.
Everybody bringing something to the table.
What you
Everybody.
need.
Like Miss Crystal here, the marketing.
Yeah.
Everybody needs marketing, right?
Absolutely.
So if you need marketing and she's willing to teach it, come on, let's get your business cards. Let a kid do it.
Right.
But you know what I like, though? You put up a picture. You had some flutes or clarinets or something?
Yeah.
Some trombones.
Some trombones.
Yeah.
I think you had 3 trombones or something else. So you said we got our musical department started.
Boom.
You know what I mean?
Boom.
I like the fact that you didn't say we got our musical section or we start. You said we have our musical department.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
And no matter how big or small, you still got to think big like
Yes,
you're doing.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's right.
Whether you got 100 or 3,
Yeah.
you got a musical department.
That's right.
So I like that, man.
That's
You know,
right.
you got to think on a big scale like that.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
Now, and since you said that about the music department went from, thank you, Mr. Teddy Adams. He, if y'all don't know Teddy Adams, a wonderful trombone
you name
player.
dropping. I need to write some names down.
All day. So, Brother Teddy Adams, through Frank Callan Boys and Girls Club, we clicked together. He donated 2 trombones. That was, again, a childhood dream of mine. Elementary school, I was supposed to play. Mom told me she couldn't afford the trombone. I wasn't able to do it. As an adult, I said, I'm going to find a trombone. I finally got my hands on one. Then, next thing you know, Mr. Teddy Adams donated 2. And I got my hands on like 2 more. Right after that, next thing you know, some kids was like, I need a trombone. Bam, I got you. You know? And today, we can say we got a few trombones in place. And we also have 4 bass drums, 4 snare drums that we just picked up within the past 3 weeks.
Okay. I like that.
Wait.
That boy good over
You know what I mean? That boy good.
I was not ready. I'm about to say,
I'm like, who's doing that? Where did that come from?
We start off rough.
See, but this is what I was talking about with somebody the other day. When you are when you see a black organization doing good things and you see a white organization, most of the time the white organization starting off is going to be better because they're going to have better funding and everything else.
Right.
So people want to look at the black organization like it's a degraded organization. When we don't have the funding, we don't have the resources. We just got brothers like you with the heart. You know what I mean? Yeah. So people got to learn, especially people of color, or anybody, you got to learn to grow with black organizations.
There we go.
You can't walk in there and everything started. Help them get some stuff going.
We got to be able to work together too. That's
exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
Everybody got to be out front, but if we all can learn to work together, then we can get a lot more done.
Yeah, and that's a problem.
For real.
Yeah, that's a big
But that's a
problem.
whole nother topic for a totally different day.
Yeah.
So
gotta get on red, angry faces. It's gonna go from likes to angry faces.
Miss Crystal T. Thomas.
Ooh.
What are some of the milestones or major accomplishments that the UMA Ironmen have been able to accomplish?
Oh well, Tre done
When
called
did y'all
up.
get started? When did y'all get started?
You asking me or her?
What date? What y'all got started?
What's the official founding date? We founded this year?
I would say May 1st, 2017.
Okay, that's
Throw
what's
it
up.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because the biggest thing, Tre's been doing it for the longest, and Montre Everett, he's phenomenal. He's been doing it, but when it came to being that collaborative effort, like you said, it's about 8 of us, and we all have a totally different skill set, different personality. Tre's aggressive, I'm standoffish, but together, you know, we made some things.
I don't see it.
But for me, for right now, I'm telling myself, don't be standoffish. I had to throw that out there like that. But I did. That was the word I had. But the biggest thing I see is that we took 8 professionals that really had that passion for the youth. I think one of the questions, the reason why I want to answer this is because not only do we have the music department, but we have the tutoring department. We have partnerships with the IEE that have come in and donated laptops to where we're teaching coding classes. I'm in the process right now of writing the curriculum to teach our graphic design and web design to all of our youth that's coming in there.
Did you say writing the curriculum?
Yeah, writing the curriculum.
Boom.
Writing the curriculum.
We want to make sure that everybody's getting the same thing that's coming in there. So it's like everybody, that you're getting that same opportunity to be great, to be successful. You know, it's so many things that UMA is doing. I mean, we're doing fundraisers, but the biggest thing is we were able to come together and trade. I mean, there was no fighting, there was no bickering, there was none of that. We came in and said, this is what we're going to do. You know, they went and got the basketball goals and everything. They want to have a sports department. They already have the music department that's in there. We already have the graphic design department that's in there, the tutoring department. It's so many things, and the biggest thing is that it's like, okay, we came together. We're parents. We're students. We have jobs. We have everything else. But we take the time to sacrifice because, you know, just like the shooting last night. There were some kids that were out of there that just was able to run rampant, and now 7 parents today are, you know, their whole lives have changed. But then instead of having our boy that's on the corner that's being raised by the streets, we're in there teaching them instead of the streets teaching them. So I think if everybody can get on board and do the same thing, the opportunity is going to be endless. Like right now we don't have any type of funding. We're putting our hard-earned dollars out there. We're out there, you know, making things happen to make sure that these youth don't have to turn to the street. They don't have to turn to these gangs. They don't have to turn to that quick fix. And this is just the beginning. Like you said, this started in May. A year from today, we're going to be having our first annual event saying, hey, we've partnered with, you know, the 100 men. We've partnered with Fathers Mentoring Sons. We've partnered with everybody that's out here doing the same thing and say, okay, now we're not reaching 15. We're reaching 30, we're reaching 45, we're reaching 100. You know, I think it should be a progressive cycle. We over here teaching this, you teaching that. Let's all put it together and create a revolving cycle so these youth don't have no free time on their hands.
I like that.
That's what we're doing. So we accomplish, we saving lives, one student at a time.
I love that because me and Big Hank always talk about that, like different organizations that they have something going on, but do they talk to each other? You know, because you might be doing one thing, they might be doing something different. If you talk to each other, you can have a round robin the kids. You know? We got our kids and your kids over to us, we send my kids over to y'all, and well-rounded children.
Exactly, and that's what we're doing internally.
Yeah, I like
and the only problem with collaborating is if you have an organization or a person who's out putting their self above the mission.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It fails every time.
You know,
then
that's what they got a problem working somebody.
What you call them? Attaboys. There you go. We ain't got time for that.
Hey, it's me. I did this. I did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's what I don't like about it.
I love it. The power is in the unity. You're right, country boy Anderson.
Yeah.
Speak on it.
I see you, Miss LaQuaria. I see you watching. Miss LaQuaria, can I shout her out real quick?
Absolutely, brother.
Miss LaQuaria Wilson, our educational department director, on board, fire, tutoring, anything that you need to do with your kids as far as education, she helping out right there in that manner.
All right. Shout out to you, LaQuaria.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We got somebody everywhere, man.
So how many departments do you have?
Man, it's hard to name all of them. I think we got
that's
about,
a good thing.
Yeah. I think we got about 8 departments.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we got about 8 departments. We have a transportation department. The transportation department.
And you purchased your own van for that, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And the fuel.
And the fuel. That's a lot of fuel. It's coming up a pocket.
I believe it.
So
you guys go pick the kids up.
We go pick them up.
And take them home.
And take them home. And feed them.
So the only role of the parent is they just have to make the kid ready.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Have your kid at the house. Make sure you text us. Only thing the parent has to do is send us a text. Let us know that the kid needs to be picked up and we in front of the house, honking the horn, or one of the young brothers is getting out to knock on the door. Is little Johnny could come out and play. That's about it, man.
So
we even have a messenger group. They can message us and say, "Hey, can you pick us up today?"
Group me?
Yeah. No.
we
messenger.
we got Google Messenger. We got Facebook. We use anything. The biggest thing is this, bro. Like, we want to cut out all the foolishness. I don't have time for you to tell me, well, I didn't see the message here. Man, we got about 3 different areas of where the message done came to you, you know. So we take out any doubt.
Yeah. What you're doing is you're giving them no reason to say, my son and my daughter can't participate.
Yeah, get out of here.
You know what I mean?
Get out of here.
Because everybody glued their phone all day.
I'm coming picking them up.
Unless you about 60 or something, you know. Hey. Everybody glued their phone.
And I have a 60-year-old parent who makes sure she texts me every Tuesday and every Thursday.
Hey, everybody else can do it then, guys.
That's right.
Exactly.
If a 60-year-old can do it.
Hey, Miss Laura.
Yeah. What's up, Miss Laura?
What's up, Miss Laura? You got a flip phone, Miss Laura?
I think you should do actually.
So y'all better go get
this video.
Y'all better go get
I had this dude, he got a brand new flip phone, man. He was older dude.
Oh, man.
He was just so proud of showing me his flip phone and what it could do, you know what I mean?
They don't break though.
Wait, you know what? I actually think we should.
These break. I need to go get me a flip phone.
Battery lasts all day with a flip phone.
Hey, guess what, man? I think we need to start buying flip phones for our kids, man. Quit buying these expensive phones. They gonna break the screen all day long.
I break mine.
Go back to flip phones, man.
Back in the day, a child used to have a child phone, and an adult had an adult phone. Now everybody got the same thing.
We got the same. Why these kids got iPhones? Right. Like they got the best of the best.
I went to my daughter's middle school one day. Kids got phones better than me, and their iPhone 7s and all this. Like, really?
And guess what you did? You just created
a monster.
You created a monster. Now they feel like they got to have the best of the best.
Yeah,
my son, 13 years old, told me he need an iPhone. What's the newest iPhone?
7 red or something? Yeah.
He want that. No, brother, what you doing? No, sir.
He got an iPhone. I don't even know about no 7 red.
I'm about to get him that flop, though. He about to get a flop. He get a flop. Yeah.
That's all they need.
If I got to buy it.
That's all they need. Especially going to school. Oh, yeah. Because how you going to tell a kid not to pull it out and they got it? Come on now. You're a kid.
And that's part of school now. Like, the teachers are telling the kids to pull your phone out and look it up. Like,
really?
Yeah, my daughter was doing that at the school last school.
No, encyclopedia.
Now I said the new encyclopedia.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I actually want to go.
They let you take your notes.
Yeah.
I was in class when they was taking their notes. It was crazy.
I forgot the app. My niece was messing me in some app. I'm like, hey, ain't you supposed to be in school? Yeah, she was like, yeah. I said, your teacher know you on your phone?
Teacher text.
She said, yeah. We on this program on the computer. I'm just texting you to see what you up to. Girl, you better go home back. You better do your work. You know, hey. All right. So check this out. What are some challenges y'all see every day?
Ooh. I go first. Parent participation.
There you go.
Getting the parent involved. I mean, this is free.
Right.
But there's so much more that we can do.
Wait a minute,
if they're willing to step
there's
up.
no cost whatsoever?
No.
And y'all pick the kids up?
Not right now, it's not.
No cost.
Yeah,
right now, no cost.
Everything, even the embroidery program. You know, you could have went and bought a T-shirt. Like, we're teaching that was one of the things that I missed. We're teaching them embroidery, like literally teaching you how to embroider these T-shirts. Why can't you go buy and invest in a $5 T-shirt? You know, we have fundraisers to where we're having car wash to be able to take them on trips, to take them out of the environment that they used to be in, and we can't even get you to attempt to bring them here.
Right.
I mean, like Trey, he's trying to open up the genealogy department to where you have the you come in as a freshman, you have to invest your time sophomore. But that becomes your senior trip, to where you can take that trip to the motherland. It takes them and a parent and the mentor. But it's so many different things that they're trying to do. Yeah.
Back that up, back. Yeah, you got him on that one.
Yeah,
hit him again with the genealogy.
Like the motherland. Like really. Like forget taking them them. I mean, we get excited when we can take our kids to wild adventures. We trying to really take them out the country.
Yeah.
But we can't get them to bring them to a fundraiser event. I mean, Trey went and picked up all the kids for the car wash and bought the materials for the car wash. Yeah. Took them out to lunch after the car wash and had to take them back home. It's just like, man, you know, I'm like, it's already free.
Right.
I mean, what more can you ask from free? But then soon as they get shot or they get incarcerated or something comes up, then it's our problem.
Right.
You know, when you have guys that's willing to step up and be that father figure, the most thing that you can do, and they're not asking for nothing in return, because most brothers, you want something in return, they just want you to bring the boys out. So
you know
if
what?
I had to say, no offense to fellas, if I had to say, the biggest thing is parent participation.
And, you know, you know, if I can speak
Because we
real,
all got jobs, man.
I don't want to hurt some
And
feelings,
businesses.
but once you start mentoring, that's what you realize, that some are the parents or the parent participation are part of the problem. You know what I mean?
So that's why we have the van. That's why we have the van, because we know we're not going to get that participation.
Right, yeah.
So if you're not going to participate, we ain't going to knock it. You know what I mean? We're just going to get the job done. And at the end of the day, it's about the young man. And if there's a small community outside of your household that has things going on in the community, we're going to handle that. Mom may not know. Mom may just be stuck in the house worrying about how to get them bills paid. You know, so there's some things that her kid needs to do that she just is not aware of. Like a lot of people wasn't aware of Juneteenth, 38th Street Park. A lot of people was not aware of that. No. So for us to be able to bring our kids out, that exposed them to something. And it was even exposing some of the parents, because the parents never knew about that event at 38th Street Park. So it was great to be able to take my young men and then call them out front while I was emceeing, and be able to show them what these young men did. I was able to tell the crowd that one of my young men just embroidered this shirt. You know what I'm saying? And you can get one too. I was proud to say that one of my young men was just in the barbershop, and none of the barbers knew what Juneteenth was. And he's able to break down what Juneteenth is. You know, so as a parent, you didn't teach your child that, but we were able to do it, and now he's able to bring something else back home.
Exactly. Yeah. And that goes right on to what Country Boy Anderson, he said, and the parent must listen to that child when they come home and conversate about the days, what's going on in the days. They must be supportive.
I was just speaking about that one with my good friend Dr. Womack, man. You know, the days are gone when you say, you know, just the way it is, you know, and you got to listen to the kids nowadays, man. The times have changed. You know, much as social media is a hindrance, it's also great for the kids too. You know what I mean? They're learning a lot, they're expressing a lot, and you have to listen to kids, man.
Right, because I think most parents don't think when you teach a child to do the right thing, what you get back from them, it might be greater than what you taught them. You know, because you're telling them certain things, and when they take it in, they're going to give you something back, like, okay, I never thought of it that way. You know, you're expanding their mind. You know, that's because your mind might not expand that far. That's right. Their mind is expanding. Because they dreaming. Kids are dreaming. They see so far, you know what I'm saying?
They're growing up with instant information. Right. We didn't have Google when we were coming up.
None.
Crystal may have, she's a little young. We didn't have Google.
Like, don't cry.
We had Encyclopedia Britannica.
I still got a damn set of Encyclopedia.
Hey man, I'm trying to get a new set. I want a new set so bad. I want a new set.
If I can win my wife over and get rid of them, then I'm going to give them to you. We still got them. We ain't broke the crease up or nothing. She want to keep them.
I just want to have them in the house.
Every house in the 90s had one.
No, man, I just want to have them in the house, man.
And the 80s had the forks and wooden forks and spoons, and 90s we had the encyclopedia.
There you go. There you go.
That's it. Now you can Google.
We got Snapchat.
Everything.
So we got Snapchat and Instagram.
I just want to have.
You can find anything on Google.
I just want to have
everything. If it's on Google, it must be true. They got it on the commercial.
It's on Google. It's got to be true.
It's got to be true.
I got it from the internet.
That's right.
Between Google and Siri, you can find everything.
You don't even got to study. You can Google answer. Like,
you right. Took those classes. Yeah.
That's why I was listening to some radio show today. I forgot what station it was. But somebody had to explain what acronyms were. What the acronym, I think one of them was VCR and some other stuff. But the games ain't fair no more. All I got to do is Google everything and write it down and call them. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Or Google it while you're calling them.
That's how our classes are set up. If we ask them a question, everybody pull out their phone. And they get to finding it.
Right.
So ain't no need to try to give them a prize or anything. It was just the fastest person to your phone.
Right. That's what my daughter, Daddy, what's this? Google it.
That's what you're going to do anyway.
You stay on Snapchat and Instagram all day. Use the phone for good. You know what I mean?
That's it, because when they ask me a question, my kids, I'm like, what, like, looking on your phone. You got a phone? They look at me like I'm crazy. I'm not going to answer no question. You can find the answer. I'm going to teach you how to research for
Exactly.
Because when you leave my house, you're gonna have to know how to research.
Well, if you can properly research, you can get through anything.
All right, because that's a good skill to have.
Tawana Butterfly Dawson, who owns the Tastery in Atlanta, great bakery. She says, nope. In my house, they can only use encyclopedias and dictionaries.
That's right. There you go.
You taking it old school with that one.
Good job, Mr. Warner.
You taking it old school, but they're able to research.
Right.
They're able to research.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
He said we want some successful, culturally aware children. I like Country Boy Anderson.
That's my uncle.
Man.
What's up, Unc?
What up, Unc?
What's happening, Unc?
Yo, he's speaking the truth. I'm sitting there like, we don't read nothing, us millennials. But I'm sitting there like, man, he is like,
and
go ahead,
how
Unc.
to type on Google, Facebook.
And he typing quick,
Hey,
too.
yeah.
Like, Unc making it happen.
Unc be everywhere.
Go ahead, Unc.
Hey.
Unc speaking some knowledge. Unc need to come be on this show. Come on.
Yeah. Call in,
Come
Unc. Hey, so why did y'all choose to give back to the community, and why do you think it's important for everybody in our community to give back?
What prompted you to give back the very first time you give back, and how did you keep it going?
Oh man, I can't even remember the first time I gave back.
Go way back.
It go way back. It go way
7,
back,
8,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
He
He gave that kid an unfortunate child. You're gonna be great one. You're gonna be like me.
Hey,
These 9 ladies are for you.
I've actually done that though. I've actually done that. You know this sort man. Let me tell you something, little buddy. You
Chuck
gonna be
Taylor's
awesome.
in the colored South.
You all right?
And he keep annihilators in the van. That's why I said that. Like, I just stole his last bag. That's how I know.
So I think giving back. This is my city, man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people see me say pound or hashtag Savannah love.
Mm-hmm.
We got to have it.
Yeah.
That's hands down. We got to have it. If you ain't got it, if you ain't talking love about this city, then please close your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to hear anything about negativity because that creates negativity.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as me giving back to my community, man, it's just something that I've been doing for the past 10, 12 years. You know, for years I've been trying to give back, and it makes me feel good. You know what I mean? I give the analogy of when a baby first start to walk, you know what I'm saying? And when you put your arms out, that baby get real excited to get over there to you. You know what I mean? You always got to have your arms out with somebody that you're dealing with. And that's like a kudos. So the smallest kudos is going to take you so far. You know, it's going to push you. Yeah. And so anytime somebody say thank you for what you're doing, that just make me go harder. If somebody say I love what you got going on, that make me go harder. If somebody tell me, hey man, how can I get down, that make me go harder because I want you to be able to catch up to me. And then like your work is going to be better than what you thought it was going to be.
Cindy said it started with your nephew.
Started with my nephew, Jalen Jones. Love that young man. My brother, Michael Jones Jr., he passed away back in 2012. And when he passed away, my nephew ended up moving back to Savannah.
Gotcha.
Him and Moms wasn't seeing eye to eye. And Big Unc came in like, let me get him. I got him. So at the time, he ended up going to Windsor. Windsor Forest was right down the street from my house. He was able to walk to school. I was taking care of my nephew for almost 2 years. You know what I mean? You come live with me. And he saw my good habits. He saw my bad habits. But he was able to see the good in all of it, you know, and to this day, he called me up. He up in Atlanta right now, but he calls me up, hey, Unc, I need to talk to you about this. Hey, Unc, I need this. You know, he gonna come to me about everything, so I know I made an effect on his life. Even his homeboys who used to come to the house, they still call me, say, what's up, Unc? You know, so I know I'm making an impact. For that phone call, I'm gonna go harder for somebody else to get another phone call.
I love it.
And that's very important, man, because kids have to see your good and your bad. You know what I mean? Because we all have made mistakes. But if we show them our mistakes, if we let them know what mistakes we made, then they don't have to make them.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I made a lot of mistakes. So some of my mistakes was with a weapon, you know, and they put me up for a little minute, you know what I mean? And I came up out of that knowing that I had to make a difference. So, you know, life is real. And if we don't get to our young folks, we're going to have some problems. You know, last night was unfortunate, and I'm reading that it was some young individuals who was out there, but With that being said, I can remember years past where I saw young cats from Yamacraw out there at 4th of July on River Street late at night. They walking around, but that's when I was working with Yamacraw with the recreation department. Right? So some of those young folks that I knew from out there, I was looking at them like, what you doing out here? Like, you have no business out here on River Street, you know? So this is nothing new of young folks being out there downtown and getting in trouble. So it's just unfortunate of what happened last night, but we want to reach as many children as we, young folks as we can. I don't want to call them children, but young men as we can. We got to help.
But I think we need more of that big brother, father figure. Like you say, downtown, you ain't supposed to be down to get your behind home.
That's
you
right.
know, so we can go, hey, your child downtown, you know.
See, but we grew up in that era, though.
Right.
I had big boys when I was coming up. You know what I mean? They hung out in the neighborhood and stopped us from doing whatever we was doing. They protected the community. You know what I mean? We don't have that nowadays. Though.
You know, tell you go home, take your behind home, because ain't nothing out here but trouble.
Well, let me. So we do have young big homies in the neighborhoods. We do have them. You just have a sense of ignorance out there that has been accumulating over the years. So one of the things I tell the young men is the music that you listen to is what mumble rap or whatever they call it. You know what I mean? And they speaking stuff that, you know, that's not really.
Thank you, Jay-Z, for putting the album out, son.
Hey, so I'm gonna get to Jay-Z in a minute too. I ain't really hype on this 444 thing.
Oh, he got that one line though.
Because Big Boy just had an album. He talking the same.
Come
on, man. Well, hey, man, give a shout out to Big Boy. He did the same exact thing on his album. But there are some folks out here in these neighborhoods that's trying to help the little brothers, you know what I'm saying, 18, 19 years old, knocking on 20, and they trying to help, but they don't have the correct resources. And they may not be in your line of sight, so we don't see them too often. You see what I'm saying? And then you just have young folks who's listening to negativity. And we all know what energy does. If you're going to continue to listen to negativity, that energy is going to start to coincide to you. You know what I'm saying? So when I came up, I was listening to No Limit. You know what I mean? I came up on Ghetto Boys. I came up on 8-Ball MJG. You know what I'm saying? UGK, the whole 9 yards. If you heard that music, it was clear. It had a message. But if you heard that music, and we're doing better now, it's just getting worse. Now, I know I was angry when I was listening to UGK. You know what I'm saying? I know a dude who came to my house looking for me. He was playing Lay It Down, Lay It Down. You know what I'm saying? That music was, I could hear that song right now, that Black Expedition that was rolling up at my house, and I didn't know what them dudes was about to do to me. But it was our music, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't about to run up on me playing no Juanita Bynum. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Don't do Juanita.
So our music, no matter if you like it or not, our music is doing something to our children, to our young folks, and it's giving them the idea that they can be harder than what they really are. And that's, you know, in my opinion, what really happens.
It's part of music plays a big part. Music, TV.
If I was mad, if I was mad at you, I'm putting something crazy on.
It plays a big part.
I'm putting
propaganda.
You
know what I mean?
Fright Night.
In war, when you're ready to take over something, you take over the media first. You control what the people hear. You control what the people see. That's what they're doing. I think that's why I'm not gonna get on a tangent, but I think that's why a lot of rappers are young right now, because they're easier manipulated to put out that garbage. You know what I mean? Flash some money in their eye, they put out garbage.
Throw that money out there.
Them folks trying to make money, man. That's not a mentoring game and a music game. You know, we're trying to get millions real quick. You know, and
all costs.
And our organization, if we could get millions like that, we'll probably be doing something ignorant too. But you know, our money's slow rolling. You know, we can't get rich being a mentor. You can't. No, that's still a rich game.
So you're already rich.
I'm rich in my heart, man. God made me rich a long time ago. You feel me? I'm rich in my heart, baby. I'm happy every day. I'm happy every day. People piss me off, but God made me rich a long time ago, man.
I gotta like that. Let me click the like button. Can I just like it? Love it.
Hashtag that, huh?
So,
Savannah love.
So how long have you been mentoring Crystal T. Thomas?
Oh man, I guess the shoe would have to be on the other foot. I was the mentee. I mean, when I came up, you know, things was a little bit different. You know, I'm not gonna put our family business out there, but I know what it's like to grow up in a broken home. I know what it's like to have that parent that's there, but that's not really there. Not necessarily on a bad tip, but you know, sometimes, you know, Mothers got to work long hours. Fathers got to work long hours. Sometimes it's not necessarily that absenteeism. So I would say I became a mentor once I was that mentee. I mean, if I didn't have that coach that took me under my wings, like Coach Hella, when everything was going down the way it went down, you know, I would be the typical, what they say should be the 15, 16-year-old, have a couple of kids, dropped out, a bunch of baby daddies, what society depicts as the African-American young girl right now, because, you know, shorts have gotten shorter, shirts have gotten tighter, hair has gotten longer, you know what I'm saying? And social media sets so many types of the levels of, you know, of who you have to be. You have to be this thick, this, you know, you have to have your face caked up. When I come up, we ain't had none of that. I had cornrows and Air Forces. But if I didn't have that, if I didn't have those people that took me under their wings that say, you know, be in this sports program, be in this book club, you know, go over here, don't go over here. You want to go to that party so bad and be that popular girl, but your mom ain't raised you like that. And even though they out there working, doing whatever they can do, you go over here. And you know, back then they think you lame and everything else. That, oh, you this, you that, you this, you that. But I look back where I'm at now, and I'm like, God, you know, you brought me out because I was raised in Yamacross, Hitch Village, Caton Homes, all those, you name it, Section 8 welfare, anything that you can think of. We had that. We know what it's like to struggle. We know what it's like to go through. Like, I'm somebody that's been through something. Everybody want to have an organization, but when it comes to really helping those youth, when I look those kids in the eye, and I'm like, man, I was that kid or that was my brother. Like, we could have been that same stereotype. That could have been my brother that was a statistic last night, because that's what we're doing. We're losing our boys to tombstones and steel bars. You know, we supposed to be burying our parents, but our parents burying us. So if somebody wasn't that mentor for me, then I wouldn't be the mentor today. But it started back in high school. In high school, everybody was like, man, you that book geek. And I'm just like, shoot, you can be somebody. That's all I knew. Even though we had a broken home, and I thank God he brought it back together, because, you know, you keep praying. That's how you fix that. Prayer changes things. Never stop working. But he brought everybody back, and I'm like, you know, now it's, yo, do you want to come over and help with our sports program? Do you want to come help over here with tutoring? And it started in high school. It went off to college. And in college, you know, that's where you really find out who you are, with those fraternities and sororities, and your parents really ain't around. And when I got back, I was just like, well, shoot, God, you did it for me. And if somebody didn't tell me about it, that's what mentoring is all about. You telling somebody, you giving them a message. Can't spell testimony without test. And I was tested so many times, so I'm like, shoot, and I would have failed. That's the thing. The mentors have to pass, you know? Praise God. Just like that. So when you bring it back, man, you see everybody want to see the kid with the dreads with the pants sagging and automatically judge, or everybody want to see the girl with the hip spread and automatically think that she fast, but what they need is a book and some education. Our people perish due to lack of knowledge. So I'm like, shoot, somebody bought me out, so hey, I don't know everything, but what I do know is that I made some money and I ain't sold my body to get it, so let me show you how to sell a website. Let me teach you. You know, because the streets going to teach you, or we going to teach you. So I'm like, shoot, I've been doing this since I was like 17, and where I'm at right now, that's why we started Marketing to Go. Marketing to Go ain't about making thousands of dollars. Trust me, I would love to have it, but I wouldn't blow it. I sure as heck wouldn't buy no Remy. But I give it back. Hey, y'all done said a whole lot worse. I stopped myself. My pastor probably watching. But right now, it's all about giving back to the kids. It's stronger now. Everything that we're doing about right now is, they're our future generation. They can be our Obamas and Michelles. You know, you ain't got to be trapped in a jail cell. You can be the next Michelle. That's my new slogan. So, yeah, and I'm going to go hard every day. I work 18 hours a day thinking about what I can do for these kids, because I was that kid. And somebody saw that I was that kid, and now I can see past that outside and say, yo, you hurting. But come on.
All right now.
Yeah, don't give me the mic back. We'll be here all day.
Oh,
y'all see that
no
passion?
more questions for Crystal Tea Time.
Pain birth my power. That's how many shares you going to get
tonight.
That's
Crystal, not Crystal.
All right, my main man, Michael Orr, Savannah Black, said, and it's a part of the private prison industry complex's agenda to put out music that promotes criminal-minded behavior. That is very true.
It is
very
so.
true.
Very much
you
so.
know, Short Dog was talking about how he wanted to put out some conscious stuff back in the day instead of all the stuff from Freaky Tales.
That's too short for you.
It's too short. Yeah.
You know, Short Dog. Wait a minute. What's up, Short?
He was like, you know, nah.
Crystal lost.
I'm sitting here like, I'm about to Google. I'm about to Google this.
Too short.
He's like, oh, they sung such and such. You like, no, they was rapping, but still, I was in there.
Look up Ghetto. There you go.
But he was like, the label told him,
yo,
don't put that stuff out. We need you to keep putting out the booty stuff. You know what I mean? And, you know, he did it for that money. I can't fault the brother, but
you know, check, you know.
Yeah,
that's real tough. But that's how they do it though, because everybody come from, even us. We don't make a lot of money. But if they offer us $1 million, what you gonna do? You know, you ain't never seen $1 million. You just want that $1 million. Will you change for that $1 million? That's everybody. It's everybody's test.
And I be broke.
Yeah, you know, hey.
I give it back.
You young, you young, living in a project.
Your phone over there.
I'm changing. You give me $1 million. I'm telling you, I'm about to change up something.
Cap Morgan, what up? Hey,
go ahead.
Who's Cap Morgan?
That's one of my friends here in Savannah that I have yet to ride with. We gonna hook up though. Yeah, motorcycle. Yeah.
Y'all don't never ride.
You work on the ports. Is that Cap Morgan from the ports?
Huh?
You work on the ports.
Yeah, he do work on the ports, I
I
think.
know Morgan. What up, Bubba?
Hey, now if there's someone who has a desire to start a mentoring program, but maybe they're just afraid or don't know how to do it, what advice would you guys
Hey,
offer?
man, I got some advice for you. Man, look, so first of all, if you want to start a mentoring group, I strongly advise that you join a mentoring group. See if you have the time to dedicate to these children. We have zero tolerance in I'm a member of the 100, and plus this, Ironman, and so forth. None of these organizations can tolerate somebody who comes in, show your face real quick, and then you don't come back.
Because the kids
see
you.
that. That's
because
right.
Because the kids attached to you.
That's
you know
right.
As
soon as they see you, they may like you real quick. Okay, Mr. Such and Such, cool. Okay, well, now Mr. Such and Such got to go to work. He got to work overtime.
Now you somebody else that didn't let him down.
Yeah, you out here tricking because you trying to be Jody and you ain't got time for the kid. Or it's just anything,
I
man.
seen you Victoria's Secret buying for that woman.
Yeah. So, you need to go
He's got
to
good taste though.
you need to go to another group. You need to mentor real quick. Do it for about 6 months to a year. Then you need to make sure you got a facility. Don't come out here trying to mentor and you don't have anywhere to take your kids. That is a huge mistake that we make. You need to make sure that transportation is reliable. Make sure that you're able to pick your kids up. Make sure you got a couple dollars. You can't be broke. And I'm not saying I'm a rich man, but I thank God for allowing me to be able to spend the way I spend. You know what I'm saying? And it's not heavy money or anything like that. I go get them something small to eat, but I'm not gonna bring my kid back home hungry. That's just not gonna happen. I think we grew up like that, black. You know what I'm saying? You don't go back home hungry. I ain't gonna just put our race on it. I think most races may do that. But anyway, you need to just be focused. You know, this is not a game. If you jump in somebody's life, it's just like a girlfriend. You can't just jump in her life and then jump back out. She gonna have a problem with that.
So in the military,
doing.
if we was gone for longer than 2 weeks, you had your girlfriend when you came back. You were younger.
That was a wrap.
Somebody got her. That's a wrap. They say, "Oh, he gone."
You first started military. That was
Jody
a
got
wrap.
her, cuz
You
it's
take a
over.
leave for 2 weeks, you come back, your girlfriend gone.
What
Huh?
happened
Y'all
to me?
hard.
You know?
It ain't changed. We just stay mad at y'all for the
That's what happened to
benefits.
him.
That's it,
Hey, but Dr. Womack said the streets gonna teach her, we gonna teach you. Who she be? She dropping wisdom.
There you go.
Boom.
Her name is Crystal T. Thomas.
Crystal T. Thomas, Marketing to Go, LLC.
Marketing to Go LLC.
There you go.
She
And
hook
that
you up with a website. She hook
Guru.
you up with business cards. She hook you up with your Facebook page. Man, she good people, Bubba. Whoever you is asking that question.
So he said, Dr. Womack also said, got to be consistent with your services.
That's right.
That's very true.
That's right. Every Tuesday and Thursday, YMCA, 6 p.m. We are very consistent.
That's the May Street YMCA.
May Street, independent YMCA.
May Street.
Do what we want to do.
That's right. That's right. I don't know about all that.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Edward. Queen. That's right.
Boom.
He know when he said, let me stop. Y'all ain't here woman hating. I'm a good one.
Hold on, we ain't woman hate.
Ain't nobody hating.
You want someone to use us for the benefits. No,
That's right.
Hey, get on.
They ain't got to hear that part.
Yeah.
Hear that part.
Get on now. No,
Hey, but you
I
gotta
feel
have
some kind of
some.
way.
You gotta have some peace. What's my saying? Peace, purpose, and passion.
okay.
Peace,
Peace
purpose,
with-
and passion.
Peace, purpose, and passion. Peace with the stuff that you've been through, so you don't automatically think the kid's gonna be just like you. Purpose, know the purpose and the reason for why you're in these kids' life, and passion. That's that willpower to keep on doing it, because everybody want their face to be seen. Everybody want to be in an interview. Everybody want to have a chance to be on this podcast or be on the bridge or everything else, have their picture taken to be with that kid. But how many people willing to ride out like Trey? We was at this this thing at with the lawyers. Kid got into some stuff. Tre left the whole venue, was like, yo, I'm there. How many people are willing to interrupt your anniversary dinner saying, oh man, one of our youth just got in a car accident. Are you gonna finish that dinner or whatever? Are you gonna go? That's what that passion is really about. You know, you don't work from 6 to 6. There's some days I go to the Y, 6 o'clock. I done got up at 5 a.m. Done work till 5 p.m. Tre said we gotta be there at 6 p.m. We gonna be there till 7 or whatever, and then go right back working on the stuff that what we can do for the kids. Tre stay up all night, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. How many people are really gonna go and sacrifice? That's that passion, because everybody want it. They say you turn your passion into a paycheck, but that's where people fail. Like everybody want to start something, but how many people willing to finish it? Because the kids, that's why they out here banging and slinging right now. Everybody want to start and be in their life. Everybody want to have that play role just to feel like you relevant. Sometimes people enter these kids' lives just to feel relevant. But these kids need somebody that's going to be there. Like, be there. No wishy-washy. No wishy-washy. You can make that impact. You save one kid, you could have just saved the nation. You could be the father of many nations. Oh, that was for me? Okay. I'm like, hold on. I'm allergic to cats.
You're a baby kid.
I'm allergic to cats. Let me stop. Are you loving it?
No, we like it. We like it.
That's that women perspective.
She's working her way up to her mouth.
Speak. Yeah.
Speak on it.
Right.
I know you're yelling in my ear.
I am. You know we loud.
It's good for the audio though.
Let me stop. I want to make sure they hear it. Get some passion. Now let me stop. You'll be like, she can't come back on none of these shows. That's the problem.
Trey will
we should have
be
signed
glad
a
to have
disclaimer.
you back.
I appreciate it, homie. I appreciate it.
Chris and I got banned.
We're gonna be in a
I just got
location.
banned on live podcasts. Like, man, y'all know I had that passion though. I go out.
Beat her chest and everything.
Queen Latifah like set it off. I'm going out with a bang. That's the worst analogy.
He hit me.
That's right. I just watched Set It Off the other day. She wrote
That was your first time?
all the way in. Nah, I done seen it like 1,000 times. That's the movie, and I still crown that part.
She ain't had no choice about it back in the day. Sit your behind down, watch the movie.
And so we had a VCR tape. I know that much. Yeah. Yeah, we got it now. I got bootlegs and
You know, but kids will never understand
broken fire sticks. I got all the movies.
when you gotta rewind that VCR and watch the scene, or stop it and rewind it, and push play, not knowing where you are, or just watch everything go back.
That was real. That was real.
Yeah, I found a cassette y'all had the other day. It say old slow jam.
Yeah.
I gotta find something to play on.
I found an old 2 Live Crew tape.
Oh
man, I found an old 2 Live Crew tape, and I couldn't play it. I don't ever take play at the house.
Yeah, me neither.
Blow.
Yeah, I know you will.
I want to play it.
Classic.
I know.
It's classic.
You know you go on YouTube though, don't you?
I do.
You get the same song on YouTube.
It's a tape though. I want to rock that tape.
Hey, okay. So how can someone get involved in UMA and Iron Man?
As an adult, first of all, you need to be dedicated as being a mentor. We ask that you have some type of skill to bring to the table, because your skill is teaching one of these young men a hustle. And we call it a hustle because we want you to go out and have a career.
So this ain't a spectator sport, pretty much.
No. You don't get to do that. So if you have something that you could bring to the table, we want you to be able to teach a young man that skill. And he needs to be able to develop it. So the goal is to bring all those departments together and create one amazing monster. You know what I'm saying? So what do you have? Now, when you come to us, this group of 8 people, we're amazing ourselves. So you got to come right. You got to come correct, you know. So it's just however you can fit in. At the end of the day, it's not like we turning people down, but we just, let me be blunt, all right? We have 0 tolerance for suckers. You get what I'm saying? Like
Sucker free.
Sucker free. That's how we rock. That's how we rock all day long. If you, somebody ringing? Somebody phone ringing? Okay, so, you know, it's one of those things where some people just want to be spectators. They just want to be nosy. They want to see what you got going on. But if you don't bring anything to the table, we're going to hurt your feelings. You know?
Quick.
And that's going to be tough love from adult to adult. That's just how we rock it.
But let me ask you.
I'm not afraid to hurt your feelings.
Let me ask you that. I want you to look at this because
he will tell you.
In my mentoring organization, we have a lot of men that want to do the right thing.
Yeah.
But some of them just don't know how to work around kids.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if someone want to join your organization, do you have some kind of maybe background work they can do or something like that?
We want you to just come in, like, and then you got to be a friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just not, hey, I found out about y'all, I want to be able to help. No.
I'm gonna be there Thursday night. What time?
Yeah. And I got a few dudes like that, like, hey, man, I'm going to come down there and I want to come down and help. All right, I'll see you when you get down here. I'm not expecting you. I'm not about to tell my kids you coming because I don't believe you, first of all. You got to prove to me this is what you want to do. You know, so I've met a few suckers who said that they wanted to come and help, and, you know, you don't get a phone call. And not only that, when you play with my emotions like that, to tell me you're going to come help my kids and you don't show up, now you just got cut off as a friend, period. Because I can't rely on you.
That's one thing.
This is my business, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta make sure, you might have a passion, but you gotta make sure you got the time, man.
That's right.
If you don't have the time, it's all for
you just playing. So
know?
Guess what? You just want to be seen. You want to be able to go tell somebody, oh man, I was helping the kids over here, blah, 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 blah. Man, just shoot us a couple dollars in our PayPal account, and I appreciate you from there. We'll give you a shot.
Because that's a valid way you can help.
That's a valid way to help me out.
You can be a member, bro.
That is a member. You are a member.
Send some money every now
and
then.
That's it.
That's your way of giving back. You know what I mean?
I think it's, what is it, PayPal? H. Singleton at urbanmentoringacademy.net if you want to go to our PayPal.
We'll put it on our page too.
Boom. If you want to shoot us something, you want to help us out, H. Singleton at urbanmentoringacademy.net. Help us out. Help us out. We would love the assistance financially.
And we're accepting sponsors. I mean, a number of ways that you can get involved with us, aside from the mentoring, because everybody can't be a mentor. Everybody think they have an opinion. You know, we all just like doorknobs. Every door got one. I was gonna say something else. But when it comes to really with UMA, I mean, we need that presence that's there. So, but you can donate, you can volunteer, you can be a sponsor. We have different sponsorship levels. We have a number of upcoming events to where we're looking to have parents there to support the youth. You know, you can do in-kind donations. You know, we're always at the Y. They like to hoop. I like to hoop. Bring some Gatorades. I mean, anything. Bring some chips. There's so many different things that you can do. We're trying to do, you know, have these technology departments, have these music departments, have all this. Spread the word. Advocate. I mean, that's the biggest thing you do.
You know
Advocate.
what I mean?
Exactly. Or the old cell phones. Because right now, a lot of people don't understand Wi-Fi is everywhere. You know, there is that parent out there that really want to do right by their kids, but they can't afford that additional line. They may not have a cell phone. Bring us those old cell phones and let us install those Wi-Fi apps. At least we can text the kids, or you can go somewhere, train the kids. Like when I used to work with the homeless, I used to, man, every phone that I can buy from Goodwill or whatever, I take in there and I'm careful, I want to be like I log to Wi-Fi. But I go in there and I program. It's like, man, you can. There's a Burger King, a McDonald's, or something on every corner. Go there and check your voicemails. Go over there and make that phone call. That's what we can do for our kids. Like, don't run automatically to the brother that made, you know, end up abducting you. There's so many people that's out here trying to hurt our kids. You know, walk to McDonald's. Yo, look left and right and walk to McDonald's. There's so much stuff that we can do, and that's what we miss out on. We always think we gotta have $1,000. It's that $5, and we can get 1,000 people to give $5. We got $5,000. Right. That's what we need to do. Right. Donate. Right. Yeah. We spend $5 on shoe. We got that fresh. They got that ever fresh. That ain't no bootleg orange juice over there. Them 2 bottles cost $6. That can feed a kid for a week. You can go bust down some leg quarters and feed a kid for a week. That's what we need to do.
I was just trying to figure out how that $6 is going to feed the kids.
For real.
But
go get some leg quarters. $4.90 for the country fresh.
Okay.
Yeah, Kroger's. They got that big bag of leg.
You got chicken and rice. You got fried chicken. You got baked chicken. You got barbecue chicken. Don't act like you don't know. You can go get some sausage and pork and wings with some white rice with some onions cut up. Don't act like you ain't know. Go get on some ramen noodles.
Speak on
it.
It's
some milk.
Look,
our kids hungry.
Dr. Womack said we need soldiers, not suckers. Our future serious business.
There we go.
Tiffany Foster, my very own sister, said some people don't know or understand what help look like because it's never been given to them to the level they'll understand. So they long handle help or ask a bunch of questions and or critique. I think it's important to allow people to get involved where they are. You never feel a part to do your part. All right. So before we close out with you guys, we still got our business of the week coming up, and we are very fortunate to have the business of the week right here in the house with us. So absolutely, you know, you might want to talk to her. She talks about women personal protection, sells stun guns. So on your way home, no, don't do it on your way home. Don't kill yourself. When you get home tonight, look back at the video And we got a local Savannah native in here that has her own business called Pamela Defense. And it's a way to get some stun guns and tasers and stuff like that.
We really
I don't know about you though.
Did I meet? Did I think I met her?
Now I gotta get my. I mess around and stun somebody for real. Like I can't.
So anything you guys like to add before we get out of here?
Yes. July the 15th. I have a group of friends. We are coming together. We are doing a CPR class, and we are feeding. We're serving breakfast. July the 15th at what time is that? 9 o'clock, May Street YMCA. Please come out. You can get CPR certified.
That's huge, man.
Yes,
that's huge.
CPR certified. So that's a collaborative.
Please give us more information so we can put that on our page.
I will forward that. I will forward that as well. I will forward that as well. I am also a board member with the YMCA, May Street YMCA. We have a gala that is coming.
Everybody board.
We have a gala that's coming up September the 9th at the Mighty 8th Air Force Museum. I am asking all of my friends and everybody who's listening, check this out. I'm with the Y, right? I'm rocking. And one of the things that we saw earlier this year or late last year was Frank Callan Boys and Girls Club being put up for sale for $1.5 million. One of my biggest, one of the things that has been upsetting me is we talk a lot of trash about what was going on with that building, but nobody was ready to step out to say, let's go purchase this building. And we know right now that that building is $1.5 million. Right. We know who frequent that facility as well, you know. Well, on the west side of town, the May Street YMCA is the same type of facility. And one of the reasons why I went over there and I applied to become a board member is because I saw what was going on with Frank Callan. You know what I'm saying? So this gala that we're about to have is a fundraiser. And we have to get those funds together in order for us to have our own facility. And I need for Savannah to understand that, hands down.
Without that, they can be taken right from us.
They could be taken right from us, and you're going to be on Facebook talking reckless about what the YMCA didn't do and what we should have did. I'm telling you right here, right now, we need that paper over there at the Y. We got a pool over there that is not operational. We need the money to get that fixed. You know what I'm saying? But who's going to pay for it? You got to pay for it because it's yours. You can't say, well, can the city give you some money? No, the city can't give us no money. It's your facility, and it's in the middle of the projects. It's right behind Carla Brownville, on the opposite side of Fraser Homes, Caton Homes, Carver Village, and Cloverdale. That's what surround May Street YMCA. So you tell me how we're going to get the money. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we got to wake up as a community. Go ahead, bro.
No, but we have enough resources. We have enough money in our own community to do what we want to do.
That's right.
You know, we do.
Yeah, we pay everything in a couple months.
Yeah, if we can get out of this instant gratification mode and everybody cut back a little something and give a little something, we could do it.
So
but you as a parent, you ain't gonna get nothing out of it.
That's right.
Your kids and their kids are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we got to get to that point where we're giving, knowing there's something down the road for your kids, for their kids.
So at the end of the day, I think that our community, we need to have an agenda. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we don't have an agenda, and we're very much divided. And the agenda that we have in our community, and some people may think I'm wrong for saying this, but our only thing that we have in our community is the black church. We got so many black churches around here.
Oh, that's another story.
You see what I'm saying? So I'll come back to that one too. But at the end of the day, like, if you got that many people coming into the same type of facility, then we need to be able to preach that agenda. You know what I'm saying? And we need to be able to save what's ours. If we don't know how to do that, then we're going to be lost. You know what I mean? So mentoring for me is teaching those young men that this is what you need to create when you become an adult. You know what I mean? And as far as continuing to plug, I'm going to get off that soapbox. But again, YMCA, we got a gala coming up. If you have an event that you want to have during the daytime, please come see about us. We can help you out with a room to facilitate your event.
So if you're going to have an event, try the May Street YMCA first.
Yes, sir.
Because they have great event rooms.
Multiple rooms.
It gives way to give some money back into the YMCA.
Facility. Don't cry about how much we charge either. We cheap. We cheap compared to so many other facilities, and we don't have but so many in our city. that's black owned and operated.
So that's it. Go to the Main Street Y.
Come to the Main Street Y. Come holler at us. Go speak to Miss Ebony. She's a wonderful young lady, and she's helping us with.
She's black.
So
So
please go see Miss Ebony. She'll help you out with any of your renovations. What else we got going on? There's a lot of in-town collaboratives that's happening, man. So that's the beauty of it. And I love the fact that people are reaching out to me, and I'm able to reach out to other folks because of these collaboratives that we're doing in the city.
Does the YMCA have a website with a calendar of events or stuff?
I could have made them one. They ain't called me back yet.
We do have a website. The calendar of events, is it on the website? I cannot tell you that at this point in time. I know that we're doing some updates to the website and to the system that we have within itself. So, but just give us a call. Just call up there.
They've been sharing a lot of events on the Facebook page. I think Molly's been doing a great job, and the board members that are tech savvy, they've been doing a great job of sharing all the different things that's coming on in the community. And I said, follow Mahogany Westland. That's my girl. That's my girl. And
Wesley and Bauer, she's doing great work with Blessings in the Book Bag, man. I tell you,
matter of fact,
and
she got a pageant coming up.
And her Young Queens crew.
Exactly.
She's out there doing it.
Is it Young Queens or Young Sisters?
It's Little Sisters and
Little Sisters and Young Kings.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the name.
Matter of fact, for the young sisters in the community, that's what I'm saying. We're raising princesses with natural hair. She has a pageant coming up on July the 23rd.
I saw that.
Yeah, July the 23rd, 2 to 4 p.m. It's only a $25 registration fee. We're not looking for there's no special favoritism. It's just like you gotta have natural hair. It don't matter ethnicity, because we have some mixed Caucasian, anybody that has natural hair, but we want to come out there and let them know that you are beautiful in your own skin.
That's right.
Break these stereotypes of you can't be beautiful because you
break the chains.
Break it. I mean, forget putting all these chains on our babies. Yeah. Like, take it off. There's a lot of stuff that's coming up, and I think the only thing I plug in is fathers mentoring sons. That's another thing. We're all sitting here talking about all these different types of. Pastor Sills, the busiest man, he say better days are ahead. He texts me right now. We got a church anniversary coming up. He do a revival like every week, but. That's another thing with the boys. Matter of fact, they're going to be at Schumann. You want to get into contact with them? They're going to be at Schumann, 10 o'clock. They're giving away breakfast.
Just roll up on them like, what's up,
Pastor? No, it's a mentoring session. It's open to the community. I'm about to make a flyer.
I'm trying to get in touch with you, girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, Saturday, 10 a.m. at Schumann.
You got on my Bible verse. John 25:14.
You know what I mean?
She got on my word for the day.
He give a word. He said better days are ahead, but for real, they got a gala coming up August the 4th at ILA. And it's the same thing. Scholarships for the I'm making flyers. Scholarships for the youth. We got 2 seniors going off, and that's the same thing. That's the same thing we need to do for UMA. Get a program to where we giving away scholarships. We want them from 6 to 12, and when they go to 12, we want to give you some money. Have some kids and be like, man, them big old checks. This is for you.
There you go.
You know what $1,000 can do? You know how many packs of ramen noodles you can buy with $1,000?
I don't know.
That's that college. No, I don't eat them, but that's what you do. When you're on that nasty meal plan, that limited meal plan, you go get them banquet meals. I like hungry man. They act like they ain't had no banquets.
Sound like a prison.
Be hungry. Be hungry. My first year of college, I looked at that going away packet. I'm like, ooh, I thank God for scholarships.
Yo, hey,
but when you're hungry, you ain't gonna complain.
Urban Mentoring Academy, Iron Man with their marketing director, Crystal T. Thomas, Marketing to Go LLC. What you got?
And I need to call out all the family that's with UMA.
Hit them up.
Mr. Kwame, love you, my brother, co-founder.
Peace and love.
Mr. Montre, co-founder, love you, my brother. Miss LaQuaria, love you, sister. She's over the education department. Of course, Miss Crystal, over in the marketing department.
All right.
Mr. Eddie Gresham, my brother, over Political Apprentice.
All right.
We gotta get these young folks into the political game.
We do, man. We gotta raise the next alderman.
There you go. Oh man, come on, talk about it now. Yeah. So, Mr. Eddie, Mr. Mike Alvin, my brother who's going to be in the schools with me, early education. My brother Marcelo Stewart, he's also assisting us. He's doing his own thing, but he's right there. So I got to call my brother out. Who else do I have? Brother Anthony Maven. Right here, sitting here in the flesh. Sitting here, right here in the flesh. Hopefully, we'll have a photography class coming up. Shout out to Yamacraw. Hopefully, we'll be bringing the track team back out there very soon. That's my next mission.
Yo, we need to work on getting some of them doggone convenience stores out there to sponsor them teams.
Let's do it.
We gotta make them responsible for operating in our community.
Let's do it. Done deal.
You know what I mean?
Done deal.
We got to.
All I need is an idea, and I'm gonna rock with you. Let's make it happen.
We need to go talk to them. Ask them if they're gonna sponsor because they might do it.
There we go.
You know, if not, we gotta talk to all the people in Yamacraw and surrounding area. Don't shop there.
Don't go back.
They not supporting our kids. That's what we gotta do.
There we go. There we go.
Mouth's gonna get fed.
I think I just called out everybody. I hope I didn't miss anybody with UMA. All my young men, my little brother Ronald. That young man has been with us the entire time. He is gung-ho. My young brother Tobias. I don't want to just call out a couple of them. All my young brothers, man, they are great kids. Man, these guys are outstanding. Thank you to IEEE, the Electrical Union. They donated some laptops to us.
Steve Jackson.
Brother Steve Jackson. Who else we got? Shout out to the Knights Templars down there on 602 East Broad Street.
Yeah.
In Hart.
Okay.
So my brothers, man, they been helping me out as well. I want to make sure I shout out everybody.
Teaching the coding class.
Boy. I gotta tell you.
Who's been coming in there teaching the coding?
Coding. I'm just gonna get at the brother Stephen because I can't remember the other brother name. Please, brother Brandon.
Yeah.
Brendan. He's been helping us out with that one. And the parents, man. Oh man, shout out to all of my parents. These are some beautiful women, man. They are awesome. Yeah. They are completely awesome. They are really down for the cause. They are proud of what their young men is doing. They have been completely supportive. I love them sisters, man. I love them. And they communicate with me very well.
Last question, we got to get out of here.
Okay.
Once you are ready to mass produce the shirts,
yes,
please let us know so we can put it out so we can get some people to try and order them.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You can order from the website.
Boom. Yeah, you can. You can come to the website, tell us what you want.
What's the website?
UrbanMentoringAcademy.net. That's our website.
UrbanMentoringAcademy.net.
You can find us on Facebook, Urban Mentoring Academy of Savannah. The organization is Urban Mentoring Academy of Savannah. There's another Urban Mentoring Academy up in North Carolina that I found out. So we put of Savannah on the back of ours.
Urban Mentoring Academy of Savannah. If you have not visited their website, their Facebook page, Instagram,
all
please
that good stuff.
check them out. Please check them out. They're doing great things in the community.
We need financial support. Please come out and support us financially. If you
Cap Morgan said already he wanted a shirt.
Yo,
it would look good on a Harley though, huh, Cap Morgan?
What kind of, he
probably want a shirt like you got on.
You want an Omar shirt? Yeah. I used to want an Omar shirt. That's probably what he want.
Country Boy Anderson said he wanted a shirt. Dr. Womack put up UrbanMentoringAcademy.net already.
Boom.
So,
love it.
Keep Stitching. Shout out to Keep Stitching, our embroidery company. We work through them as well. Marketing, To Go, Tots Learning is Miss LaQuaria. That's her organization, and all of that stuff is combined, man. Teamwork make the dream work.
That's what you call the village, right?
That's
there,
what we're building a community.
You can't do it on your own.
You can't.
You know what I mean?
You can't. You need to go traveling. Go to Mr. Montre. He has his traveling agency where you can book your trips wherever you want to go. So we hook you up with that.
So you can put somebody in a nice shirt and you can send them on a trip with
that
new
man,
shirt.
Come on, brother. I'm telling you, we well rounded, my friend. We out here getting it.
I'll make your cruise flyer when you're ready to go.
Morgan said he's going there right now.
There we go.
We can talk all night. We have definitely got to have you guys back on here, okay?
I have no problem with doing that, my brother.
Maybe just you.
Oh.
I'm just joking.
This is the last time. I love y'all still. I love y'all still.
She been a little wonder. Oh, you think she'll be right there. Clown the wall.
For real.
I feel like I'm missing so much, man.
We'd love to have you back. Maybe we can talk more about your Marketing to Go LLC.
Oh, most definitely.
But we definitely want to hire you here with Voices in the Struggle.
I'm already hired.
Yeah.
We had Applebee's. Like, that's when you know it's official.
That's what
it's official.
You're right. So we just got to make it official.
The Applebee's. Go ahead, anyway.
You know?
Man, they got that good, like, lunch.
I got to give one more. I got to give one more shout out, bro.
And he's still going, folks.
I can't stop. Hey, man, check this out. Juneteenth 2018. Hands down, we're making a change in Savannah. Okay. We don't want to hear about Orange Crush. Yeah. We killing Juneteenth 2018 in Savannah, Georgia.
We need to, man. I went to South Carolina last year to Milledgeville, I think it was. Yo, they had actors and everything. Stuff was real.
Was that the one with
there.
David Banner was there?
No.
I seen a flyer.
Fantasia was there.
Okay.
Fantasia was there. But I went to the one here not too long ago, and you know I was happy to be there, but we got a lot of work to do.
We can get it.
I'm willing to help out anyway. I don't like to say I need there's a change need to be done. If I ain't gonna help a sister change.
There you go. There you go.
Right.
There you
So
go.
just let me know.
We're gonna make it happen, man.
There's some ideas for you. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all need to do this and this.
Y'all can't make this happen. Y'all don't want to happen.
Right.
You do it.
You know? Hey, but I thank y'all for coming on Voices in the Struggle. I hope y'all had a good time. We had a good time, man.
Reggie, I appreciate you, fam.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Brother
sir.
Ed, I appreciate you, fam.
Nice meeting you.
Nice
So
to
this
you.
is the beginning of a beautiful relationship.
Very beautiful.
And
All day.
we're gonna definitely have y'all back. All right?
Okay,
I
that's
don't need to
it.
be a marriage. Relationships break
Huh?
up.
What?
Be married.
Hold on, I'm saying
I
that.
got married.
Marriage is forever.
I've been married for 20 years. I ain't doing that no more.
Yeah.
Till death do us part.
I'll never do that again. That'll never happen again.
Everything started out good.
Your crushes can see you. All your crushes that
No,
you done been
that's
promising.
done.
Like, oh, nobody say it. Like, oh.
No, I don't care if
I'm
you
about
see
to
me or
share.
not.
Let me start recording.
I don't care if you see me or
All right, so
not.
thank y'all now, all right?
Hey, man, appreciate that, fam.
No
You get out
problem.
here too?
No, I got a phone. Unless you want. Ain't gonna take that long.
fun,
Oh, yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna
do that again.
Take that long. Yes.
Pamela
We'll
Defense,
take
y'all
a quick
ready?
black and mild break. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. What our theme music?
Still
at?
sis?
Hit it with the theme music.
People can still see us?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo. Y'all heard me say I ain't gonna get married again?
Yeah.
That is the truth, Roof.
Never.
I feel you.
Yeah, man. Oh, here go card too, bro.
Yes, sir, bro. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No doubt, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, let's make the world spin, man.
Yeah, we got to, man.
Let's make it do what it
You
do.
only live once, right?
That's it.
Might as well make the best of what we got.
My guy.
Yeah.
Where y'all restroom at now?
I'm right there on the right hand side.
Right there, do what it do.
Right down the right hand side. Somebody just went in there. Oh, yes, my guy. Hello, how are you? What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm doing it, bro.
Hey, y'all ready? Come on back. Come on in. Hey, y'all stay with us. We got Pamela from PamelaDefense.com coming in. She's going to talk to us about her business and about stun guns and everything you need to know and how to get one. She's right here in Savannah. Come on in, your husband don't want to come in?
Yeah, come on, Steven.
He's your defense. You want to come
yes.
in, Mr. Murphy?
Mr.
And
Murphy.
Jaden, come on in.
That's Hayden.
Hayden.
He's going to be nice and quiet.
Okay.
I bought stun guns and a couple of other little things.
All right. Ooh, wait.
Steven has one in black.
That's the real deal right here, huh?
Yeah.
Mr. Murphy, how are you, sir?
Quite well, sir. How are you?
Good,
Good to
good.
see you as always.
Absolutely. Come on in, have a seat if you like. Hayden, how are you, sir? Good. Y'all, come on in.
We'll have a seat. Be comfortable.
Okay. Are we like, people can see us?
Yes. We never stopped the video.
We live. All the way live.
We are live.
I don't know how I'm looking.
See? There you go.
Thank you.
What's the delay on this? What's the delay?
I'll try not
Oh, it's a little good. All right, brother. Thank you, man. All right, look. So listen. After that small intermission, we have got away from having the business of the week, but we're bringing it back, and we try to support local small businesses. And outside of just talking about a business today, we have Miss Pamela from PamelaDefense.com in the building. So she's going to talk to us about some stun guns, because I know I reached out to her one time because my daughter's in college.
Yes.
And I was thinking about, I wanted to get her a stun gun because she needs one. But my only thing is, if I got to get away from it, I know I'm wrong, but if I get you a stun gun, I gotta use it on you so you know how I feel to use it on somebody else. But I can't do that with my daughter.
Well, understand, you don't have to actually use it on her. On my website, we have a video, so she can actually see what's going to happen.
Maybe she's doing something wrong one day. Let's get the stun gun. Let's do it.
No. Actually, let me tell you, it's a crime. It's not a crime to use it in defense. In every state except for 7, and those states are in the north. It is a crime to use it because you're mad at somebody, or because you just want to try it out.
Right.
Yeah, that you can't do.
Oh, so it's an actual crime.
If I say, Stephen, look, I'm so mad at you, and I go, yeah, I can go to jail for that. But if somebody is attacking you, then you could definitely use it more than one. You can just keep using it.
Okay.
Until they go down on the first stun.
Yeah.
But we've had people who have wanted to keep them down while they called the police, and the police came and gone.
And they just hit them a couple of times.
Just keep him going. Stephen has this one in black, and he loves it because after you stun him, he's beating on
Yeah, I don't think I've seen one quite that big.
Yeah, this
So,
is a good one.
Tell us a little about Pamela Defense and how did you get it started and what you offer.
Okay, well, I got started because my own daughter was attacked by 3 people in school in her dorm room, where that's the place you think they're going to be the safest is in their dorm room. 3 strangers, people she didn't know, the other person in the dorm that was staying in the dorm opened up the door, and so when you do that, you let any kind of element in. And so my daughter was attacked. We ended up in the emergency room that night because she was beat pretty bad. And I went looking for something that she could have on campus, and then we have other daughters, so it wasn't just her. It's like if the light bulb goes off after something happens. And Stephen being a retired police sergeant, and me coming from a whole line of police, we really thought that the school was safe and everything was done, but it just the people got on the campus and they weren't even supposed to be there. They didn't attend the school or anything like that, and they just went on in.
It just happen anytime, anywhere.
Right. So so I went looking for something that she could have, and I found this site, Damsel in Defense, and I had never seen things like this. I had never seen, so I knew that there were stun guns, and tasers and stun guns are 2 different things, and mace and pepper spray are 2 different things. So I started learning that night. I was up all night reading what the differences were, what might be allowed on campus, what isn't.
Right.
And that's how I got started with the business. I wanted to purchase for my daughter, and ended up talking to some people with Damsel in Defense, and I ended up just starting to work with them because I think every woman should feel safe. I don't think it's already, women feel when they're out that they're vulnerable, no matter what you do. I have a gun. Stephen has, bought me a gun, and I have a gun. But if you have a gun and somebody takes it away from you, he's 6'4", 300 pounds. If somebody's going to attack me, they're probably going to get it. If they get it from you, they can't use it against you. So that was one of my things, with my daughter. I don't want somebody to get something from her, and I did not want any of my girls carrying a gun because it takes a long time to get trained for that. They needed something they could use right now. Right now, yeah. So that's how I got started. And I'll do this like this. Now I'm going to tell you this big one. Like I said, it comes in black and it comes in pink. Most men get it in the black.
So I want mine in pink.
Whatever works. However you want to be them. However you want to get them.
You got to pink first for it.
Right. And the thing is that
I have to talk to him.
the thing about it is when you have this is how you carry them, all of them, is you have this disable pin. And what the disable pin does is it makes it work. So therefore, if you have children in the house or anybody around, if this is one place and this is another place, then they can't. In my pocketbook, this is the one I carry every day. But in my pocketbook, I keep my disable pin in my wallet where the change is, and this is in my pocketbook right next to it. So when I pull up into, say, the Walmart parking lot, I put it together, especially when it's real late at night and there's hardly anybody out there. I have this ready to go. Most people think it's just a flashlight. But I'm going to show you this, and it's a flashlight. All of them are flashlights. And the reason we put it on is so that you can check the back of your car to make sure that there's nobody in the back of your car when you're getting in there. Here's the stun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's putting you down.
Yeah.
But if somebody was trying, once you hit them, they're going down, and there's nothing they could do.
Right.
But if for some reason, now this has it's also active where the metal is here.
So if you touch somebody with that,
With just that, they're gonna feel it.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna feel it. So, but if somebody was to get it from you, they can't use it on you. They can't turn around and go, you thought you were gonna stun me. It's over.
You know what? I'm glad you cleared that up because when you first said that, you said when they have a stun gun, they take it from me. They can't use it. I'm thinking to myself, yes, they can.
No, they can't. See, that's why, and they're all like that. This one, this one is nice. It has a little thing you just plug into the wall. So to charge it, an 8-hour charge lasts 30 days.
30 days.
30 days. So I usually just charge every first of the month. This way you just can't forget.
That's good because my daughter, if it's not her iPhone, she's bad with charging anything else.
Right. See, once again, a flashlight. So when you go into the car or something like that, or walking across campus, or there's a dark spot, you have an automatic flashlight. But when she feels like she needs it, and most women who use it give a warning, when people are getting a little too close and you're nervous about it, when they hear it, it starts to be a deterrent. Now, what happens if there's more than one person? The first person you take down, the other ones are not going to want to get it because their friend is down there like, going crazy. They don't want that. So, and once again, if it's taken, it can't be used on anybody. So, and this one is called the Get a Grip, and it's because it's aerodynamic, so you can.
I like the fact that you can walk around and use it periodically as a flashlight.
Right.
Nobody won't think nothing else.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Neat,
Exactly. This one is a real estate agent's favorite, and I'm going to pass them all to you so you can see the weight of them. You can see.
Okay.
It's
What
not
about
live because it doesn't have the pin in it.
What about the nurses getting off the shift?
Yeah, the nurses that get off a shift.
Yeah, because a couple of years ago, somebody got attacked in the hospital parking lot right here in Savannah.
That's right. This one is nice and light. I like it. Like I said, my real estate agents love it because it has a flashlight. The flashlight, this one is the only one where the flashlight works without the pin. Still, the stun gun doesn't work without the pin. So you push it up, and it's so lightweight, and it only looks like a flashlight. So when you tell somebody, look, you need to back off or back away, they're going to say, what you going to do? Hit me with your flashlight?
What you going to do with it?
Right.
You know what I mean?
But I'm going to pass this. Here you go. You want to see this one? Okay. And then I'm going to bring this one down. And Steven's going to talk about that. Okay. Here you go. You can see that one. You want to see it with the pin so you can feel it yourself? You don't feel it. And another thing that's great is that there's no, if you're tasing, stun gunning someone, don't put it up by it.
Right.
And they touch you like while they're falling down, it's not going to come on you. It's only on who you touch.
Oh, so you really don't feel anything.
Right, you don't feel a thing.
Because I'm thinking it vibrates your hand or something.
No, it only vibrates. It has to be the red light on, so push this all the way up.
Ooh, you can smell
See
it
the safety mechanisms with it. Yeah.
Let me take this out. Yeah. So no problems here.
Right, now try that one.
The big one?
Try that one, right. And feel the weight of this one. Did you get to feel the?
Not the big one.
Okay. Now the big one, like that and men and women like it who drive Uber, Lyft. They're driving those the tour buses downtown and whatnot. So
this is crazy though. I mean, it makes so much noise and it's so powerful, and you don't feel anything in your hand.
It just takes them down.
Wow.
And of course, you can
this is good.
Afterwards.
By somebody's bedside, if they don't have, like if your daughter, I would think that your daughter would want to carry this, and everything comes in different colors. I just bought the ones that I have. These are my personal.
She would need something pink or
they have pink.
Pretty in colors and something like that.
They have pink, purple, and teal.
Look at it.
A lot of people try to get things in.
Now this one really looks like a flashlight.
Right.
Yeah, I like that.
And you have no idea that it's a stun gun.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see how lightweight it is. You felt this one.
Yeah,
right?
I felt that one.
You want to feel it with the and see that. No, I need a string. Never mind. Here it is. Did you feel it with the?
Yeah, I had to test it out.
Oh, you did, and you don't feel anything.
No, I don't
and
feel
this one is so.
Let's talk price. How much do these cost? Well, let's let you go over that one first.
Stephen, this is not a stun gun, so let me do the prices on this.
Oh, okay.
This is just a really great tool for everybody.
Okay.
This one is 60.
Mm-hmm.
This little one is 60. These are mine. This is my favorite. Mine's 60. And this one, because of the shape of it, is 65.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is good for anybody that might have a problem with gripping, you know, or holding anything. It's got a nice little thing, and it comes in an array of colors.
Or if you're walking in the morning or in the evening time when it gets dark.
A lot of people walk their dogs with them. They walk out where we are. There aren't any really stray dogs, but we have stray we got those animals, the raccoons and all that other stuff. And literally, when you do this, you know, they hear it and they back away. Yeah,
I think everybody know what that is.
Yeah,
everybody and everything.
even the
know
animals, they
like
know.
trouble,
Right.
All right, so what do you have there, Mr. Murphy?
I have a flashlight. It's one of Damsel's products. It provides a good beam of light when you're traveling, you know, on foot, walking your dogs. But if you have it in your car, it has some other features that can help. Like it has a strobe light.
Okay.
It has a personal alarm on it.
120 decibel alarm. So
Yeah.
if anything is happening, you'll have something.
These little silver pieces are actually magnets. You can actually stick this on your car.
Without ever getting out, just put your window down, stick it on the car, and then turn on the strobe lights.
Turn on strobe light
Oh, wow.
so people can see where you're at.
If you're broken down or someplace.
If you're broken
That way you
down,
won't run
then
your,
I would.
because you know what, you put on
Yeah,
your
I like
four-way
that.
flashes on the side of the road, you're gonna run your car by it.
Right.
right.
This you could,
Yeah.
and you could tell the tow truck or whatever, just look for the lights. I'm on highway such and such, you know, near whatever exit, and you'll see the red, you know, the red lights on the car. But it has more to it.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, you know, it's a cutting tool. It has a cutting tool. Cutting tool is located right here, or right here, I should say. If someone's trapped in the car, they can rake this across the. Say you come upon a car, it's disabled, or it's headed into the water, and you can get in there.
Let's
you
make it
cut
real
the straps
dramatic.
off people.
So you come across a car, you got gas leaking out, there's a fire over there, the gas is going toward the fire, you gotta get away to cut the seatbelt out.
Right, and there you go. You have it right here.
And the other
That's
is
all
one more
right.
thing
Pretty
on it.
good. Now, also, if you can't get to the person and they're trapped in the water, this is a window breaking tool. It's self-charging, self-actuated as you press it down on the window.
You don't need any force.
You don't need
to
any
break
force.
it.
You can just push it against the window, and it charges. I don't want to do it because it'll strike my finger.
And you want
Yeah.
it
But it has
any
a-
of the four corners of the window.
Window,
You just push it, and it's going to shatter, and then you can go ahead and safely, you know, break the
You know, that's
glass.
huge because when you normally look at the movies, you see somebody trying to kick a window out, they can't even kick the window out.
But you see real things. You remember
Yeah.
when the guys had to help that car get out of the water and save his children and all that stuff, and everybody was trying to grab something to break the window. We keep this in our what do you call that? Not the glove compartment.
Well, the
Console.
side,
Yeah, we keep it in the console. We're getting ready to travel, and that we have with us because you just never know, you know, what's going to happen.
We came off of the Southwest Bypass onto 516. As we were coming down the ramp, F-250 come whipping around that curve and jumped the median and ran head on into a family who had just come from the hospital themselves. Wow. They had a daughter in the back seat. The parents were sitting in the front. The mother had just learned that she was going to have another baby. Parents were instantly killed. Little girl
He was the first one on.
I was
Not trying to be a first responder. We were going someplace else, but he ran across the median.
Doing his
and there
civic
he was.
duty.
That's right.
Doing you
There he
guys
was.
civic duty.
Yeah. So I got over there and did what I had to do, cut her out of the.
Did you use that?
We didn't have this at that time. I had a knife. I usually travel with a knife or a gun on me because I never know who I would come in contact with. You know it.
Ready for duty, Sergeant.
That's right. Always prepared like a good Cub Scout. But yeah, we did what we had to do. Got the little girl out the car. There were nurses leaving Candler and
Memorial.
They pulled over to help. ambulance got there, got some white sheets, and was able to cover up the family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the parents,
Mm-hmm.
so they could, you know, have their dignity about them, and got that girl cut out of that seatbelt and got her out the car.
Mm-hmm.
She ended up with a broken leg.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the father. The last thing he did was hold his daughter back, because his hand was still on her
Mm-hmm.
when I got there.
Mm-hmm.
After I checked the parents, it was game over. I removed his arm from holding her, and I moved her out the car and got her to the nurses who were, on standby there helping.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Just
That's something else.
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
We also have pepper sprays,
Okay.
and the pepper sprays are great. And the reason why I say that night, remember I told you I was researching things, and the company has 18% OC in their pepper sprays. Law enforcement, or I think almost across the country, has the highest would be 8%.
Mm-hmm.
So ours is 18%. It leaves a UV dye, an invisible UV dye on your attacker, so when the police catch them and they try to say, I didn't do it, I wasn't there, police shine a black light on them, they're caught. And that has water in it, it doesn't have pepper. And I don't like, when I'm showing things, I try to make it safe.
Because you're gonna have one person. How does this work?
And right. When I'm showing things, I always just replace the pepper with the water. Also, it has 16 feet of spray, and it's not a fog spray. You know, some of the ones you buy in the stores have a fog type of spray. This one is a straight stream of 16 feet, so nobody has to be right up on you, to do that. And you also will see, because of the pepper, it's like a dye in it, so you're going to see where you're shooting them. You're not going to be missing them, missing or getting their shirt or whatever. You can see exactly where you're hitting them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I love
16
it.
feet. That's a good little way.
That's a long way.
Yeah.
And I think this is like the best buy. This is $10. They're all $10. I just had a sale with all of these that were in the pouch for $5, but they're just they're $10. This is Stephen's other tool. I have one in my pocketbook, exact same in pink. And I think most military people know what a Cubiton is, or law
You
enforcement.
guys know what Cubiton is, right? It's a striking tool, and it's used with soft
Okay.
tissue, for soft tissue damage.
Yeah.
Get somebody's attention with this.
Yeah.
I've taught my wife to strike from behind, or try and gouge somebody's eyes with it, hit them in the head. But it makes people get away from you, 'cause they don't know what they're getting hit with.
Right.
Hit somebody in their thigh or their shin with this, it's a new day for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
Now this, it can, people across the country, this is legal in every state.
Gotcha.
Right, this is legal in every state. Pepper spray and stun guns are just not legal in 7, and like I said, they're mostly north.
Up north.
But these people can have, so my customers are across the country, and if you try to buy one of these in a state that your zip code is in, they're gonna say, no, you can't do it, but it will offer this, like something else that you can have.
Gotcha.
So, so this is there. And I just think this is just a great thing. I think every woman, child, and man should have something. Everybody doesn't want to carry a gun.
Right.
You know, it's just not for everybody. So, but you should still have something to make you feel safe.
protection,
Feel how this is. Yeah, you should still have something to make you feel safe.
I agree.
So that's why I do this, and I will probably do this forever, because the women, the lives that have been changed. We also have a home in Cambodia where there's a lot of sex trafficking going on, and we give every month to them. These purchases that are made give to that. The purchases that are made also give to women of domestic violence, so that they have a way to get away. You know.
So by making a purchase for your own, you're
Right.
still giving back as well.
Still giving back.
Yeah.
Still giving back. And so that's why I love this company, that it's not just about the money for them. They give to 4 different places every month. These women, it's 2 women that started the business, and they understand they understand our plight as a woman.
Yeah.
There's many times when before having this, now if I'm by myself and I'm in a parking lot, I wonder, how did I do this?
Yeah.
You know, before having a gun, before having these, and I don't always carry my gun because I can't take it everywhere. Some places you can't take it, but I still want to be safe. Yeah. You know, I still want to be safe.
That's
you
a great way of being safe. Yeah.
There'll be a sign at an establishment that says, even though guns are safe, I mean guns are legal here, there'll be an establishment that'll have a sign that'll say no guns here. Yeah. So I don't have to worry about that because these are okay.
So how can somebody get in touch with you to purchase a stun gun?
PamelasDefense.com. PamelasDefense. PamelasDefense.com.
Or you can look on the Voicez webpage as well. I put a link up there earlier. And also have some personal defense classes and stuff up there.
Yeah.
Something for you to watch and feel safe.
That's right. I work with another person that does personal defense, and he also now sells it because he has a wife and a daughter. And when you start to see this, he used to buy from me, and then he says, you know what, I need to just do this because I want the women that I come in contact with.
But we ain't gonna buy from him though. We're gonna buy from you.
Yeah, okay. But what I'm saying is, even men understand. You know, us as women, we understand the importance of it. But when a man comes along and says, you know what, I think I need to do this also, and he's a retired Army person and retired sheriff. So you know, he does this as well. So this will be what I will be doing because I help on two folds: help women feel safe, help people with domestic violence so that they can get away, help the kids get back from sex trafficking, the home in Cambodia, and all of that is on my site. They can see and read all of that we do.
And that's PamelaDefense.com.
Pamela's with an S. PamelasDefense.com.
PamelasDefense.com.
Right.
So please make sure you go there and purchase your stun gun. Don't purchase a cheap stun gun for $15 from the flea market.
Exactly.
That's
right. And another thing,
you'll find yourself in trouble.
One more thing. If you use one of our devices, anything, pepper spray, stun gun, Cubiton, in an attack, in self-defense, we will send you another one absolutely free. Absolutely free, so that you can feel safe. We don't want you to feel like maybe this isn't working or something like that because you used it. You will get another one absolutely free, and every product we have has a lifetime warranty.
That's what I was going to ask you.
As long as they provide a police report.
As long as they provide a police report for these. But say you buy this, and for some reason you drop it or it breaks or whatever, a lifetime warranty. They will send you another one.
So you can buy with confidence.
That's right.
You know what I mean? A lifetime warranty.
Lifetime, not limited. Lifetime warranty.
Not those 30 days when that happens 30 days. They have a lifetime warranty.
Anything you use in a crime, you provide a police report, and you will get another one absolutely free.
Wow. But hey, this is the way we get it going for our first business of the week, to have it back. We were so lucky and fortunate to have Miss Pamela and her husband Stephen and Hayden in here today to talk about PamelasDefense.com. So please visit that website and get your stun gun or your taser or your pepper spray like I'm going to do, okay? Make sure you tell the Voices in the Struggle sent you. All right?
Thank you.
So, thank you all for coming, man. We appreciate it.
You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram.
What's your Facebook?
Facebook is Pamela Balmer, Balmer, Pamela Balmer Murphy. And my Instagram is Pamela's Defense.
Pamela's Defense.
Yes.
There it is. So before we get out of here real quick, what's going on in the city right now? We got a Ignite Change Tour happening July 7th for the kickoff in East Savannah. That's this Friday. They're meeting at the Alaska and Pennsylvania Avenue at 6 o'clock. Then we have a Celebration of Life, a citywide back-to-school festival in tribute in memory of Lawrence Bryan IV. Miss Linda Wilder Bryan, a great person, is heading that up in Forsyth Park, Savannah, Georgia, from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. And once again, July 15th, a community event at the May Street YMCA. It's going to be a CPR class at 9:30. They're going to be feeding the hungry at 8:30. And the hungry is you. You can come out and eat breakfast at 8:30, May Street YMCA. So, we had a great show tonight. We've had Urban Mentoring Academy, Iron Man, Ms. Crystal T. Thomas. We've had PamelasDefense.com. Now it's time that we wrap it up. You guys, you gonna say anything, Hayden, before we get out of here?
You want to say anything? You want to say hi? Just say hi. Say hi, Savannah.
Said not today.
Yeah, I know. Normally he's not shy.
Hey, this your main man, Big Ant.
His brother Reggie.
And we out. Peace.
To the